tensions with the US, Denmark leads military exercises in Greenland. Denmark is leading a military exercise with hundreds of troops from several European NATO members in Greenland, a maneuver that coincides with months of tensions over the Trump administration's desire for US jurisdiction over the vast Arctic territory. The Arctic Light exercise, which follows maneuvers with identical or similar titles in previous years, involves more than 550 service members from Denmark and NATO allies France, Germany, Sweden, and Norway, according to the Danish military. The chief of Denmark's Joint Arctic Command pointed to wariness toward Russia as a regional superpower in the far north and highlighted what he called a very good relationship with the US military. On Monday, Danish forces trained boarding ships with special forces as military observers from the United States, Britain, Canada, Sweden, and Germany looked on. Troops descended from helicopters on ropes and climbed up from speedboats in temperatures barely above freezing. The guests from allied nations aboard the Danish frigate Niels Juel saw Danish F-16 fighter jets fly by, as well as live-fire exercises. The stated aim of the exercise is to strengthen the operational readiness of the Danish armed forces and Greenland, a strategically located island that is a semi-autonomous territory of Denmark. The military says its personnel is training along with allies to reinforce their joint response capabilities against destabilizing threats to Greenland, the Kingdom of Denmark, and NATO in the North Atlantic and Arctic regions. Denmark is moving to strengthen its military presence around Greenland and in the wider North Atlantic. In late January, the government announced a roughly 14.6 billion kroner ($2.3 billion) agreement with parties including the governments of Greenland and the Faroe Islands to improve capabilities for surveillance and maintaining sovereignty in the region. Those will include 3 new Arctic naval vessels, 2 additional long-range surveillance drones and satellite capacity. In the Arctic Light exercise, which started September 9 and ends Friday, Denmark is deploying the frigate, 2 helicopters, 2 F-16s and personnel from all 3 branches of the armed forces, including special forces. France is sending a naval ship, a tanker aircraft and mountain infantry equipped with drones.